So, never thought I would actually talk about this type of thing, but hold on. Sorry, I'm playing 50 Fashion. I never thought that I would actually talk about this type of thing, but well, damn, okay. But it needs to be said. So there's a streamer going viral. A lot of people are talking about it, and she is saying that working or streaming is harder than a 9 to 5. Genuinely, people actually think that. And as somebody who all my life has wanted to become a content creator, a part of the reason I wanted to become a content creator is because of how what is it, accessible it was. It wasn't because I thought that I could actually make money off of it. It was more of a hobby. And the fact that people think that it's harder than a 9 to 5 is insane to me. Like, this isn't clickbait or anything. There's people who are genuinely having a debate about this. I'm sorry, but my parents, right now I don't have a job. I want to get one soon, and I am looking, but my parents are drained when they come back home. You know what I do? You know how I feel after doing a video? I feel amazing. Sure, my throat is a little bit dry because, you know, I like talking and stuff in my videos. Well, for the most part. I literally just did a video a couple days ago, yesterday, where I just let the video ride, and it was like a vibe time, you know, finishing off my farm. You know how I felt after that? I felt amazing. I felt really good. You know, even if I get like 1 view or 1,000 views, I don't care. But you will never catch me saying it's harder than a 9 to 5. Brother, I was drained after 4 hours at Goodwill. Like, I was struggling after 4 hours. A 9 to 5. There's some people who work a fucking 12-hour shift who don't complain as much as influencers. It is insane to me. It is so tone deaf that there's people who actually, like, at first when I heard people debating this topic, I was like, oh, haha, they're just trolling, you know? They're just joking around, you know? Obviously, it's meant to be a joke among streamers. No. There's people who actually crash out if they're debated on this topic, and I'm... Oh my god. Bro. It's actually crazy. As somebody who has wanted to be a content creator almost my entire life, I can tell you it is nowhere near as hard as a 9 to 5. It is insane that this is an actual topic. Like, this is the issue. Like, obviously, I'm happy the internet is so like, let me choose my words carefully. I'm happy that the average Joe can pick up a camera and just record whatever bullshit he wants freely for the internet. But that also brings in a lot of situations like this where people are so tone deaf and streaming has become so normalized that people actually consider it a normal job. It's not. It is a very, like, I thought that was my friend's name for a second. I got freaked out. But I'm happy that, like, some grandma can pick up a phone and record for like 5 seconds, and then, you know, there it is. That's your video for today. Like, I'm happy that it's accessible, because as somebody who's always wanted to do YouTube since I was a kid, ever since I learned about YouTube, my quote job is to entertain. And as somebody who's always been the class clown at school, this was a very good medium to get into. But obviously, it's a double-edged sword. There's always going to be people who ruin it for everybody, and this is one of those cases. Because I'm worried that this debate is going to grow into a bigger topic amongst billionaires and are like, and people are going to end up taking away social media more and more the more life goes on, because of people like this who are so tone deaf, where they actually think streaming is harder, and then billionaires will be like, oh, you can't do that. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. It's hard for me. But you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like, I'm worried that the higher ups are going to end up seeing this and be like, oh damn, our world is becoming tone deaf, we have to minimize this. And then they start taking away YouTube access, which we're seeing in the UK right now, which sucks, but that's the reality of our world. The loud minority are going to ruin it for the quiet majority. That's literally in every type of situation where there's two sides. You know? Like, it's just so sad that the world is coming to this. That we've become tone deaf to the point where we genuinely have people trying to debate that streaming is harder than a 9 to 5. But anyway, I'm gonna continue playing this. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, I will probably do a gas station video soon. Sorry, my voice is cracking. But yeah, I will see you guys later.